that you cannot be great. Can you hear? I will prove them wrong. I don't care if your family, they know them that this is not going straight, not going well. Can you say I will prove them wrong? I don't care if no one has ever gone to school in your family line. So you are the first to want to get into university. No one has ever gone there. Can you say I will prove them wrong? And guess what? In Vienna, 2019, February, he challenged that record. And he ran it in 1 hour, 59 minutes, 40 seconds. And then he said, no man is limited. No man is limited. No man is limited. Your limitations are permitted by you. No man is limited. Whatever you want to do, you can set your heart to do it. No man is limited. And what was his story? While he was growing up in Kenya, he attended local school that was 2 miles away from this house. So every day he will have to run to school. And while he was running to school, it was like a problem. Because some people, maybe their parents will drive them to school. Some they will use bike or bicycle to take them to school. But he had nobody to drive him. He was running. That run that he was running translated into reality now. He's not just running for running's sake. He's running and he's being paid for running. It was a problem. He became a farmer. He will have to ride his bicycle to the local markets to go and sell milk. In another town. He will leave his own town to another town to go and sell milk. All those things were practice. It was preparing him for that day. That he will stand in an Olympic. And he stood there. He has been there for 4 consecutive Olympics. 4. That thing you see as a problem is your story. Tell your neighbor, that thing that is looking like a challenge is your story. Sometimes it might be our background is a story. Sometimes it might be a particular challenge, an addiction, a problem. It's your story. If you can be able to succeed, believe you me, the world will celebrate you. I said the world will celebrate you. I looked when I wanted to be a teacher. There was no teacher to really learn from that was succeeding. Thank God today many teachers have been rising. But there's no teacher that would really, especially the male teachers. In my school then, it was only about 2 male teachers that had car. When you see cars parked, it's female teachers. There was nobody to draw motivation from. So I cannot desire to be a teacher. So you won't blame me when I wanted to be a doctor. You will not blame me. Because there was nobody to look up to. But then, if no one has done it, you can do it. Hello? If no one has done it, you can what? Do it. In all my life, I see people, they call them to come speak to motivate students. None of them are teachers. They will call people from medical profession. They call from different people. But none were teachers. Then we have to say to ourselves, if there is no one, I will be the first. If there's no one, I will be the first. Tell your neighbor, if there's no one, you will be the first. I can't hear you. Next one. Number 6. Education is your passport to the world. Schooling is not old school. Education is your passport to the world. Schooling is not old school. Some of us have this idea school has come through, right? Let me tell you the 2 most important things you must get from school. If you have not gotten them, you're in SS3, you might have to go and re-roll again from just 1. 2 things you must learn from school. And I'm not talking about mathematics or English. The number 1 thing you must learn from school is how to communicate. How to communicate both writtenly and verbally. If you have not learned it, I'm begging you, you may need to go and enroll again. Or when you go to the higher institution, make sure you take it serious. How to communicate. And number 2 thing that you have to learn in school is how to think. The world is governed by thinkers. And the people that are leading us in the world are those that can communicate. Those that can communicate. The people leading us in Nigeria, they are not the best brains. True of us? True or false? True. What is making them leaders? Because they can communicate. They have courage. There are some people that are talented, but they are not courageous. And no, look at this. Hear this one very, very well. The courageous will always lead the talented. The courageous will always lead the gifted. There are people that can do things better than those standing in front. But the only thing is that those ones in front have more courage. That's why they are there. So if you don't know how to build it, you have to build it. Because that is your passport to the world. How to be courageous in communication. Not minding who is standing before you. You communicate in paper, you communicate orally. And after that, how to think. That is what you have to learn in school. And after you have learned that, sharpen your skills, the world will be waiting for you. Do you get what I'm saying? That's that. The next one. Number 7. One of the greatest power you possess as a human is the power of choice. Everything rises and falls on choice. We can't impact success on you or greatness on you. You choose to be what? Successful. The power of choice. Hello? What are you choosing today? Are you choosing to be great or you are choosing to be small? Which one? I can't hear you. Can I hear someone say, I choose greatness? You don't believe it. If you believe it, to be louder. The people at the back, you don't believe it, it can be louder. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's a choice. Now, your words cannot go against your action. So when you are choosing greatness with your mouth, your action has to communicate it too. Do you get what I'm saying? Your action has to communicate it. You can't say, I choose greatness, and you are surrounding yourself with friends that want to be small. I'm telling you, you are going to die small. You can't say, I choose greatness, and you're not willing to walk. I'm sorry. Greatness will be far away from you. So your choices will determine whether you'll be great or small. And we have that power. The power of what? Choice. Please use it well. Do you get what I'm saying? Use it what? Well. Now quickly, I finished one phase. This is the last phase, the final phase. The final phase. When we are looking for someone that is great, and that person that is not great, sometimes what might make them not to be great because they failed. So what are the attributes of failure? So that when we see it, we can be able to recognize it. And when you recognize it, you make sure you do everything not to follow that attribute so that you end up great. What are the attributes of failure? Number 1, absence of vision. Absence of vision. Several years ago, I can't remember the exact year, but I know I was still in secondary school, or even, secondary school. I heard, I think it was from Reverend Sam Adeyemi, that vision is the mental picture of a preferable future. That means the picture in your mind of the future you are looking for. What are you thinking about? Hello, what are you thinking about? That is the question I have for you. What are you thinking about? What picture do you have in your mind? What picture do you have in your mind? I want to be a doctor. If I come to your room, I should tell if you really want to be a doctor or not. If I come to your room and I see Naira Marley on the wall, Davido on the other side, Wizkid on the other side, and you say you want to be a doctor, sorry. Your mouth, what you are saying with your words, is not in correlation with your action. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Picture, I want to be a medical doctor. You go and search. Who are the leading doctors in Nigeria? Follow them on social media. Who are the leading doctors in the world? Search for them. They're on social media. Follow them. Print their pictures. Put them every corner. Every day, say to yourself, this is what I want to become. And Nigerians, we are doing well in the world, across the world. I think I was reading one time, a Nigerian is the only doctor in the whole world that is a specialist for the heart and especially for the kidney. A Nigerian is the only doctor in the whole world that is a specialist for the heart, cardiovascular specialist, and also he was also a nephrologist. A Nigerian. Those people, their picture should be somewhere. But some of us are not aware because you want to be doctors for mouth. Your actions are not following it. Those are the things you should be searching for. Those are the things you should be looking out for. Because whatever you look at, you become. Whatever you behold, you what? You become. Absence of vision. Number 2, lack of planning and willingness to set goals. Lack of planning and willingness to set goals. Lack of planning. They said if you are not, if you are failing to plan, you are planning to what? Fail. Or if you fail to plan, you plan to what? Fail. I want to be the number 1 chef in Nigeria. There could be someone here. That could be your desire. Is it possible?
Yes.
Anything is possible. As long as it is moral. As long as it is moral, it is possible. So I want to be number 1 chef in Nigeria. Everything I'm doing, I follow chefs. I follow them. Then how can I get there? What will it cost me to get there? All those things enters your plan. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a barrister. How can I do that? I have to study. All those things are part of your plan. That is the plan. Then your plan will now lead you to setting goals. You will now set goals of what you want to achieve. And there are long-term goals and there are what? Short-term goals. Your short-term goals will lead you to your what? Long-term goals. For me to be a lawyer or a barrister, I have to pass my WAEC. I have to pass my JAMB in 4 subjects. Government, CRK, English and Maths, right? And literature, okay? 5 subjects. So you have to pass your WAEC in those 5 subjects, your JAMB in those 5 subjects, then your WAEC too. You already set goals for those subjects. I must ensure that I don't make less than an A. Aim for the what? Aim for the what? So in case you don't reach A, you will fall where? On what? B. It's life. Then now, what do I need to do daily? Please, touch your neighbor. Don't live the way everybody they are living. Don't live the way they are living. We are unique. Say we are unique. We are special. We are going to different directions. Because some of us, the direction you are on is the direction of your friend. If you continue in that direction, you will not go anywhere in destiny. Imagine I wake up one morning and I say, I am going to Ibadan, and you take the wrong route. Someone that is going somewhere else. Are you going to go land in the same place? No. Some of us are going in the wrong direction because the direction you are going towards is the direction of your friend. You have to be bold enough to say, no, I am not going. Can I hear, no, I am not going? That's beautiful. So you set your goals. Every goal must be smart. Can someone say smart? Spell it. Do you know what S stands for? What does it stand for? Can everybody say specific? What does M stand for? Can you say measurable? What about A? Can I hear achievable? Louder, louder. R. No. Say relevant. T. Time bound. Beautiful. So I set goals. Every day I want to study 2 hours or 3 hours a day. So, and my subject, I know I need mathematics, but I'm very weak in maths. So I'm going to give mathematics more time. The problem of most students is that the ones that you are weak, you leave that one. Which is very wrong. So your weak subjects, you concentrate more on them. And when you are setting your goals, that those weak subjects will have a lot of time. So that you can be able to have the end point, which is achieving your goal. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. Then now, is it marriage? Your success, can you measure it? Yes. By the end of the term, I can measure it. It moves like that. Then time bound. How much? How long? How long? That I'm already hearing that it's already time. It's time already. Okay, that's good. Let me just list the rest. C, poor mindset. Write it. D, indiscipline. Indiscipline. Eliud Kipchoge said, only the disciplined are free in life. Only the disciplined are free in life. If you are not disciplined, you'll be a slave to your mood. You'll be a slave to your passion. Only the disciplined are free in life. If you want to be free in life, you have to be what? You have to be what? Disciplined. The next one, impatience. Impatience. A failure is always impatient. I want to just make it short time. Now, listen to me carefully. There's an analogy here. You have maize to plant, and you have palm fruits to plant for a palm tree. Now, some persons will go for maize, right? It's an annual crop. In 3 months, 4 months, you've harvested. You've gotten your money. Or you are getting food to eat. Some persons will go for the palm frond because it will take maybe 5 years, 10 years. But now, this is what happened to the maize. After you finish it in that circle, it has finished. But for the palm frond, every year it keeps what? Producing. Do you get what I'm saying? It keeps what? Producing. If you want a short-lived success, then be fast. But if you want long-lived success that will live, that even your children will come and still be, they will call them blessed, then you must ensure that you are patient with time. Tell your neighbor, be patient. Say, be patient with time.
Patient with time.
The next one is some persons are easily distracted. Easily distracted. Easily distracted. So distraction is one that is against that. Then finally, some people lack continuous development. Learning does not stop. Learning is continuous. So as you continue learning, you keep getting yourself better. How many of us here again want to be great? Now please, can you stand up quickly? And say, I want to be great.
Please be upstanding.
I will be great.
I will be great.
I can hear you loud. Say, I will be great.
I will be great.
I will not be small.
I will not be small.
Say, it does not matter.
It does not matter
where I am coming from.
Where I'm coming
from.
It
does not matter.
It does not matter.
What I'm facing right now.
What I'm facing
I will be great.
I will be great.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, let's put our hands together for Teacher Chike. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh. Wow, thank you very much for that powerful. So we'll be doing it back to back. We're not going to waste much time. We have one more speaker, please. And please, don't forget the Q&A, please. I'd quickly like to recognize the schools. Please, can we all be seated, please? Let's be seated. Let's be seated. Can we all be seated, please? Thank you very much. Please, if you hear the name of your school, I'd like you to upstanding and wave, make some very beautiful noise. I'd like to recognize the presence of Fast Track College. Fast Track College, where are you? Make some noise. Woo! Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, Radiance High School. Radiance High School, where are you? Oh, they've gone. Okay, all right. Anchorage Street College. Okay, they've gone also. Festa Grammar School. Oh. No, you people will shout well because on our top for 500 naira. So you will shout very well. So right now, let me call you again. Festa Grammar School. Yeah, those are my guys, man. Those are my guys. Dama College, where are they? All right, please. Is this soprano you are using? Please use bass for me. Dama College. Thank you very much. Toxfadu. If you know you want to win 1,000 naira, Toxfadu. I don't know if they will give you. All right. We have Joma International School. Joma International School. Thank you very much. Mozare Redeemer School. Yes, those are there. They right like that. Redeemer's Floodgate. All right. Okay. we have the Christ Hill School. Where are they? Okay, then we have Agboju Secondary School. All right, thank you very much. So without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce the next speaker. And the next speaker is no other person, but before then, I'll quickly like to introduce him. But before he comes up, we are going to take a video. The next speaker is the Director General of Christ Against Drug Abuse Ministry. Please, I would like you to put your hands together for him. But before he comes up, we would like to quickly play a video. Can we go ahead with the video, please, before his video presentation? The media team, please. Can we all be seated? Thank you.
Okay, I'll be home a little late.
Wait, who are you going out with again?
Megan.
I wish you would hang out with her.
I know. But, I mean, we've been friends forever, so what do you want me to do?
I always hear you complaining about her. You know, she's always borrowing your stuff and never giving it back. She puts you in uncomfortable situations. I just don't think you're safe around her.
Don't worry about me, okay? I'll be fine.
Okay.
Hey, I'm so excited about tonight. It's gonna be so great.
I'm not too cray though, because I can't stay up too late.
All right, let's go. Oh, before we go, I didn't have a bag that matched. Do you mind if I borrow one of yours?
Yeah. I'm sure I have something.
Yeah, but why doesn't your boyfriend like me?
He likes you, okay? He's worried about me, that's all.
Worried? What is there to be worried about? Come on.
What's up, ladies?
We're okay, thanks.
Come on, don't be so tight.
Yeah, don't be so uptight.
Okay, I don't know if you know this. Kind of a big deal here. I'm having a party at my place, okay? There's gonna be lots of celebrities. It's gonna be lit.
Thanks, but we're not interested.
Why are you being such a party pooper? Yeah, we're down. Come on, I'll drive.
Megan, no, I'm not okay with that.
We'll only go for a bit and we'll leave early, I promise. Besides, I'm driving, so you're kind of stuck with me.
All right.
This place is beautiful.
Thank you. It's okay for LA. I got lucky, I guess. So, you ladies really want to get turned up?
No, we're fine.
I got party favors.
Hell yeah. Give me one of those.
Meg, you can't be serious.
Oh, come on, stop it. Just live a little.
All right, I'm out.
Wait. I'm sorry. One more drink and we'll go straight home.
Do you promise?
I promise. We're best friends, right?
All right. It's just this one last drink, and then I am done. Guys, where's the bathroom? I feel kind of weird.
Hey, company we keep has a big impact and influence on our lives. When we hang out with the wrong people, we end up in the wrong places, and soon we start doing the wrong things. So be careful of the company you keep. Everyone has that one friend that they know is not the best influence on them. That friend that takes more than they give, that constantly puts you in uncomfortable situations, and you know you're not always safe around this person. We may think, I've known this person forever, or that's my childhood friend. But just because they've been by your side doesn't mean they have your back. Just because they smile at you doesn't mean they're happy for you. And just because they hug you doesn't mean they want the best for you. If this video made you think of someone, then maybe it's time to cut that person from your life. Because having one fake friend is more dangerous than having 5 real enemies.
Let's put our hands together. Put your hands together for yourselves. Right now, let's take the video intro of Dr. Dokun Adedeji.
Dr. Dokun Adedeji. Dr. Dokun Adedeji, the Chief Executive Officer, Compassionate Care Recovery Initiative, CCRI, a non-government organization working within the treatment and rehabilitation space. He's a medical doctor, prolific writer and poet, a transformational public speaker, and a deeply committed and passionate Nigerian with the art for touching lives. He has an uncorning understanding of the workings of the human mind. He was a former Director General of CADAM, a faith-based NGO that caters for the treatment and rehabilitation of drug addicts. He's also a member of the Special Purpose Committee of the CCEO of the NDLEA, an advisory body. Trained at the prestigious University of Ife, now called Obafemi Awolowo University, as a medical doctor, his work experience traverses diverse sectors of the national economy in equally diverse and sometimes intricate positions. He was a senior medical officer with First Foundation Medical Center in Lagos before joining Cadbury Nigeria PLC, first as a company medical advisor, and later he became the award-winning head of HR department of Cadbury Nigeria until he voluntarily retired in 2010. Former consultant to the federal government shopping program, Dr. Adedeji consults for corporate bodies and organizations in the medical and human resource fields. Dr. Adedeji's passion for humanity is revealed in his numerous not-for-profit services to various segments of the society's less privileged. He serves as a resource person to NECA and other such organizations. In 2002, he won the Global Chairman's Award for Employee Community Involvement in recognition of his efforts as a coordinator of CADAM. He was also nominated as one of the torchbearers of the Queen's Baton during the Commonwealth Games in Manchester, UK. He was also nominated alongside CADAM a United Nations Award. He had served as the National Coordinator and then the Director General for this NGO for about 31 years. He's a contributor to the Book of Poetry, Poets at Work, a collection of poems, crossroads to mark the birthday of Christopher Okibo. In 2008, he went on to write and publish his book of poetry, Mind Trials. He has 2 other books under consideration for publication. Please make welcome Dr. Dokun Adedeji.
Please put your hands together for Dr. Dokun Adedeji.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My young friends, good afternoon. Mrs. Kaude Yusuf is not here, and the husband. Oh, okay. I'd like to thank you very much for the work you're doing in the lives of these young people, particularly in this generation. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm glad to talk to our young people, particularly about this topic. It's something that I've been passionate for. I've been involved in it for about 31 years, trying to help people with substance abuse. The slide, please. Incidentally, okay, next one. Incidentally, yesterday, I was with the First Lady of Lagos State. We were having a stakeholders conference about substance abuse. And I think next week or something I should be in camp talking about this as well. And I've been in many places, particularly in schools and churches, to talk about this. I'll try this afternoon to be as concise as possible so that you young people can learn. If there's something that should worry us, I think it was Kemi that said it also, I can't remember. If there's something that should worry this country today, is the matter of substance abuse. And it's something that I think for a long time we'll be careless about. The country has been careless. We didn't really worry. We took it as something minor. But when I give you the statistics, next slide, please. Can we play this video? I have 2 videos that I want us to watch and listen to, and then I'll speak to it. No. Yes, can we play this? You can't play it. You don't have it. I have it on my flash. That's why I carry my flash. You look for it, and then the other one too is there so you can play. But maybe if you can't play, I can. Okay. If you can, let me just speak to it. I'm not sure you begin to look for it. That first one. This video, I don't know how many of you watched it on Arise some time ago. That's Dr. Memuna Kadiri. She also is involved in the management of substance abuse. She was interviewed. Look, young people, and I think some parents are here, there are certain things, and I like the video that was played just before I came on. I don't want you to be careless. It's so easy to be careless these days, and then you get sunk. This woman was talking about, there's a young lady, a 16-year-old who wanted to have a birthday. So her friend sent her a gift. And the woman had listened to a speech by Memuna that whenever your daughter or your child receives a gift, go through it first before you hand it over to them. So she looked at this gift. It was a throw pillow. You know throw pillows? It was sent to this girl. So the mother opened it. You know what she found? She found wraps of marijuana in the gift that was sent as a birthday gift to her daughter, a 16-year-old. So she was telling parents to be careful. And many of you have seen dispatch riders. They come to deliver be careful. They are not delivering gifts many of the times. They're delivering drugs. Because people order them, and then they come to deliver, and people take it. You saw the young girl who went to the party, the girl who was hugging her, and then she dropped something in her cup. I like to say, look, I like you young guys to listen. I know Festac is a place for drugs. It's a huge marketplace for drugs. So I know what I'm talking about. There's hardly any joint in Lagos that I've not been to. I know Festac. And I know the places where they sell them. And they are very innocuous places that you think are regular places. They're not. I think I was there I'm not sure that was your program I spoke. A young girl came to meet me thereafter, a schoolgirl in uniform, and she confessed to me she was 14. And she's been taking these drugs. So I want you students, I don't want you to be careless. I tell young people, particularly when you go to parties, young people, I'm not saying don't go to parties. If you have to go to parties, go to the parties of the people you know directly. Not the party of a friend of a friend of a friend. You never can be sure. You saw that girl, they slipped something into her drink. And that is what is happening today. It's happening today. Maybe I'll come to some of those things before I finish. So that's the video. Can you play it?
People on drugs go through. And you said something about sending a laptop for 100 naira.
Let me see. I'm going to box 3 stories into one really fast. During COVID, I had a lot of webinars, like practically like 4, 5, 6, 7 webinars per day. And I told a group of parents that, look, any present that comes to your home, receive it before you let your child know, because a lot is happening out there. And one lady received throw pillows for a 16-year-old daughter who just turned 16. So another friend sent it to the house. And she said, oh, Dr. May, during one of our webinars, said, any present that comes, receive it. So she took the throw pillow and she opened it. Do you know what was happening? Do you know what fell out from that throw pillow? Wraps of marijuana.
Who sent the throw pillow to the house?
A friend
Sent it to who?
Through to this girl on her birthday. Through
how old was this girl?
16. She just turned 16.
Wow.
And so the mother said, this is exactly what this woman has been talking to us about. So receiving that, we've seen people who bought phones directly to another house and changed the content of the phone and loaded it with cookies that had marijuana and sent it.
But I even know that I hear you can order those.
Yes, you can order. So there are people that are doing it now as business. So you have to be very careful what you eat. And so you find out that you, the parents, please, parents, I'm talking about us, parents. And parents, you must not necessarily have your own children. You are parenting somebody somewhere. You have to be very vigilant. You have to go back to intentional parenting. Who is your child speaking with? Where is your child going to? How much is your child interacting with the people in the family? If you usually have breakfast or dinner together, why is your child in the room these days? Find out what your child is doing. If you think your child is doing something, your child is doing something. Your instinct, most times, never fails you. Send your child out. Search the room. If your child is now using perfume more than before, why? If your child is always licking sweet and tom-tom or any of those sweet that has flavor or whatever, menthol, why? Make sure you do pay attention. The world here is changed because a lot of the kids are doing, like crystal meth, it's colorless, it's odorless. So because marijuana has the odor.
Is it liquid?
No. It's different. It comes in different whatever.
Okay.
It's a methyl phenidate. It's a tablet. So they take it. It's colorless. It's odorless. And because of that, you may never know what this child is taking. You find that things start missing in your house. Why? I've seen a child who gave a 400 naira, like 1,000 laptop to somebody for a wrap of marijuana.
Wow.
Which was just 100 naira. Because he just wanted it at that point. He was craving for it. So we have to do much more. Okay. And please, I plead to all parents out there, listen, not judgmentally.
Thank you so much.
Not judgmentally to your children. Stop listening to respond. Listen to understand their point of pain so that you can use your wisdom and experience to nurture them.
Thank you so much.
Right. That's just, because if I speak about these things and you don't see the pictures, it looks like story. It will play another video. This one happened in Abuja. You will see it now. Leadership. Next slide. And then it will give you an idea. I'm sorry. Next slide. I had this one. I'm sure you will find it. It should be on that presentation. Oh, you want me to speak to it?
Zombie drug is sweeping through America right now. Eerie footage coming out of Philadelphia shows crowds of people slouched over but still standing. The insane part is that this is a common scene in almost every major city in America. They look like they are conscious, but not at the same time. The drug they are on is called xylazine, or more commonly known as Tranq. It is known to place people into a zombie-like state where they are unable to move and seem to lose all awareness. People using the drug are put into a complete trance and can be seen walking around like an animal. The drug causes infections of the limbs, which most commonly result in amputations. It has been described as being so addictive that even a single accidental hit of it could get you hooked. Tranq is now in about 90% of Philadelphia's drug supply and can be commonly found in low-income areas of almost all U.S. cities. You can walk downtown right now and most likely see...
No, that's fine. Don't bother about the next one. If you think that's in America, Kensington area in Philadelphia. The one I wanted him to show was the one made in Abuja. So you know that these things don't happen abroad, they happen here. I can tell you that if you look very closely in Festac, if you walk around, you see people who walk like that. They have taken Colos, or they have taken Arizona, or Loud. You know, I'll be very careful to talk about this drug because I don't want young people to leave here and begin to go and experiment. But one thing I want you to know is this. That drug that is called Tranq is a combination. There's a drug given in hospital called fentanyl. It's a synthetic opioid used to treat severe pains. The Chinese found out that that was powerful. If you take fentanyl, it's 100 times more potent than heroin. They now combine with xyloxine. Xyloxine is the horse anesthetic, something that they used to put horses to sleep. So that's why they combined it, and then people are using it. And what many of you don't know, when they come to me, they say, I'm using weed. Many of the times you don't know what you are using. They don't even have a clue. Because there is normal marijuana, there is synthetic marijuana. Many of the ones that they're using as synthetic marijuana, there's a combination of marijuana and chemicals and herbs. That's why you see people. Do you know that people die from that condition one time? If you come to around Shrine in Ikeja, when you see somebody standing waiting for bus, he's sleeping and he's standing. The different posture you see there is normal posture you see them in. It's not as if anybody pushed them in. But anyway, let me leave that. And then, you know, I think my two colleagues have spoken about this. For you young people, somebody will say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. I want to be... Those are dreams. Those are good things. But if you are not careful, let me give you an example. If I said to you that, excuse me, I have to rush to Ikeja. I have to go to Ikeja. This Ikeja must be there. Can I go to Ikeja? It's not likely. But if I say to you that, I'm going to Ikeja, please, I'm going. It's likely that I can, but I may not get to Ikeja. Do you know why? If I get outside here and I see Okada people fighting, and policemen come with guns, and I begin to watch, am I going to Ikeja? No. This is it, distraction. One moment of distraction can destroy your dream. One moment. I've seen somebody brought to me who took marijuana only once. A graduate, he was serving at NACO in Ikeja. So he went with his friends to have lunch. And they gave it to him, he took it, and that was it. He went berserk. 25-year-old. He's gone. He will live, but he has to be treated for life. You know, young people, don't joke with these things. Don't even try it. Let nobody deceive you to try it. Once might just be enough. I wish I could show you some other videos. Look, these are some of the problems you can have. Pebbles, pothole, pad. Because what does this mean? All of these things can take away your dream. And it doesn't take too long. Next slide. Because I'm going to show you now the Nigerian situation. In 2017, the UNODC, United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime, they did a global survey of prevalence rate of use of drugs across the world. In 2018, early, they published the results. That is the only result still relevant till today. None, again, has been done. They found out that the global prevalence rate of use is 5.6. Nigerian zone is 14.4. That is almost triple global average. And not only that, they now found out that 14.4 translates to about 15 million Nigerians who had used drugs the previous year. And so let me now show you the significance of those figures. Because you may say 14.4 and then you look at the percentage. You are students. Liberia has a population of 5 million people. Mauritania has a population of 4 million people. Next slide. The Gambia has a population of 2 million. Guinea-Bissau has a population of 2 million. The total of those 4 countries, what do they come to? 13 million. But the drug users in Nigeria are 15 million. What that means is that if you gather the drug users in Nigeria, they will form a country. And that's the significance. We can look at the figures and just laugh. But imagine a country, there are 15 million and they all use drugs. That is what we have. And that was 2018. By 2020, when Mr. Oliver stopped, the director of UNOCC spoke. He said they had gone to about 20 to 25 million. That is 2020. This is 2024. Can I tell you something? They found out that out of every 4 users in Nigeria, 1 is a female. And I tell you something today, and I tell you for free. If you see many of these undergraduates, young girls, you'll be shocked at the drug they carry. And let me shock you with this story. Pastor Leyemi of the Redeemed Church invited me to speak in camp about 3 months ago, Redemption Camp, to students who are Christian leaders across Nigeria, students. So they put me in the hall, I spoke. They now put me in a room to see people who like to consult with me. When I finished, at least 40 of them came to see me. As one girl entered to see me, I knew she was Johnson. She was shaking and it was hot. She wore cardigan. She was 20-year-old, part 2 student, Christian leader in the university. So she sat by me, so I hugged her. I knew she needed help. I said, what is it? She broke down. She said, I need help. I said, what can I do? The book she held, like this, my notebook, she opened it, she gave me 2 sachets of colos on camp. If I didn't come to give that talk, she would take those 2. I collected them, then I gave them to the pastors there. I said, look, there's nothing I can do for you here. I can hand you over to the pastors. And that was what I did. Many of them like that. They were undergraduates. They were universities or higher institutions. So when I'm talking to you people, please listen. That girl is in part 2. I have seen somebody brought to me from medical school in Ibadan. Part 5. She was hooked on codeine. She never finished. So when you are lucky that Mrs. Kayode Yusuf is telling you now, this is the time to get serious. And you know the interesting thing? They found that the highest rate of use of drugs in Nigeria was in the southwest. And then when they broke down the states in the southwest, Lagos State has the highest rate in this country, 33% of drug use in Lagos State. Next slide. So, why do people use drugs? Because why do they use drugs? Many times for experimental purposes. Some of their friends tell them, oh, if you take it, it will let you dance very well. Or if you take it, it will let you read. It will let you sleep. All those things are not true. You know what I want you to know? Anything that is not common across the range of people is perception. It is not true. So that's why we must be careful. Let nobody deceive you and tell you stories. Dysfunctional family situation. Nigeria today, particularly Christendom, is destroyed by that. You know one thing that is funny about church? Church don't listen. When I began to talk about drugs about 32 years ago, I would go to pastors. Please let me come and talk to your church. They say, Mr. Doctor, we have a pastor that is coming. He's coming to talk about Holy Spirit. They will do anointing. I say, Today, I hardly go to my church. Every Sunday I'm in one church talking. It's almost too late. Many of our pastors' children are doing drugs. We set up a center in Abeokuta for treatment of undergraduates, graduates, workers, and professionals. Since 2019, we set it up. We saw about 75 doctors, architects, nurses, and lawyers. About 45 of them were students of Nigerian universities, Christian universities. Out of those 45, about 30 of them are children of pastors. And you know the sad thing? They did not believe in God. So when I talk to them, they say, what about the children where we bring work the way of the Lord? I say, tell me how. Because you take them to church? Sorry, that's not how to bring people up in the way of the Lord. We're not role models to our children. The pastors are never there. The husband is a pastor, the wife is a pastor. I have asked them, who ordained both of them? Husband can be, but there must be someone at home who stays with these children. When you don't stay with them, the driver stays with them, the gardener stays with them. All those people are the people who teach them to use drugs. When I went to the Christian university, I told them, you can preach all you like about Bible. Have you checked the people who work in your canteen? They are the people who bring you to school, the gardeners and all those things. Anyway, and I'm telling the church now, again when I told them a few years ago, watch out for Yahoo. They say, today there's no street in Lagos where there's no bet Niger. Young people, small children, they are betting. And we are watching. I went to talk at Inspiration Station. I can't remember which station now. I think it's FM, whatever. After talking, a man called in. He said he would not mention his name or his church. It was a Monday. He said yesterday, Sunday, because he teaches the young people. He said yesterday, Sunday, he saw dealers within the church premises dealing with their teenagers. They were selling, buying drugs in the church premises. He said it, it's not me that said it. I tell church today, if we don't begin to talk about family now, we're going to lose our children. Mrs. Yusuf can bring us here and talk about drugs. They will leave here and go back home. Which home do they go to? A home that the father is not there. A home that the mother does not have time. A home that we don't even have time for our children. Escape from reality. You think these children don't have issues? They have. But who listens to them? Nobody does. They brought one young boy to me from Calabar, a 17-year-old. The mother is a medical doctor of the medical hospital, of the teaching hospital. The father a professor. So when they were coming, I was looking at them, it was at Acme, office then. So as they were coming, I looked at him, but you could see anger on his face. So when they sat down, the mother said, doctor, they said that you should come and we are from Calabar. I said, what's the problem? He said, it's about this, my son. The boy said, who is your son? Who is your son? It's not that I'm your son. When did I become your son? That when I want to have a time with you, you are busy. My dad is also doing, so, hey, then I found my friends. Now you are bringing me here. But the good story is, he became an engineer. He's an engineer today. But not many children can be that lucky. So that's why we must wake up. We must credit people like Mrs. Yusuf, who is laboring over these young people. We don't know what today will mean in their lives. We may think it's just an event. It is not just an event for some of them. It may be a life-changing experience that we must always salute. 1 out of 10, and we multiply like that, we make a multitude. Easy availability and affordability. There is no street of Lagos where they don't sell drugs. Not one street. How many of you have seen all those things they sell in sachet? I wish I had brought some of them to show you. All those, they call it palebe or whatever. All the sachet drinks. Do you know that there is not one of them that does not have alcohol? You know Alomo Bitters? Alomo Bitters has 42% alcohol. 42. Adonko has 42. Action Bitters has 40%. Like that, like that. And you know what they have done? They did it in sachet. So if you can't buy the bottle, you can buy the sachet. The sachet used to be 20 naira, it's now 50 naira. When NAFDAC banned it, you know the people fighting? House of Rep. They said, no, you can't ban. Oh, you can't ban. You know why they are banning it? So that you don't make it available to everybody. Go to any motor park. Go to every house around you. Do you know even there are some people in church who sell those things? And so when I talked to the church in Abuja, they said to me, those students said to me, why should I not take my father takes? Why should I not take if they sell in my house and there are children? Peer pressure. Peer pressure. I'm still going to touch about that. Low self-esteem. Excuse me. That is one killing factor amongst our children. Low self-esteem. I'll take it in the next slide. Ignorance. What do I mean by ignorance? Do you know that today you can't eat any food and say it's innocent? You cannot. In the universities today, people put cannabis in beans. They used to cook rice. They used to do pepper soup. They put it in drinks. They put in all those kind of things. So you cannot go somewhere and say you are ignorant of what is happening. Poor role modeling. Where are the role models? They are no more there. Next slide. You know why I want to touch on this? This is so crucial for young people. This is a gentleman. There are three psychological components of the human person. The first one is called ID. It is genetic. You have no control over it. There's nothing you can do about it. There are characteristics you get from your parents and from them. The next one is called ego. When I say ego, I don't mean pride or arrogance. This is an internally determined characteristic, and it is you that can do it. And you know what it means? It is essence of you. Who are you? Many of our people today don't know who they are. There are even people in top positions who don't know who they are. That's why you say an MD, say, don't you know who I am? My name is Alhaji Chief Dr. So-so. That's not your name. And those are some of the things today disturb. The third one is called superego. The superego is external. It usually speaks to your friends, your family, the things that are external to you. Do you know this one is supposed to be supportive and protective, but it destroys? Because many of the people here who control you don't have this. When the father wants his son to read medicine, without knowing the capability of the boy, he's destroying him. Next slide. So what are the implications? I think this is where I'm likely to stop, so there can be time for questions. Implications for drug use. Blighted future. Hello. Please, we're here because of you. I can be in my house. Please let us listen. You may not have this opportunity again. Blighted future. Dreams are aborted or destroyed. I want to be a lawyer. How many of you have been to Akala before? Who knows Akala? Oh, okay. Too many people don't know Akala. Akala is in Mushi. There is no house in Akala that is not a joint. Policemen cannot enter the uniform. It's a dreaded place. And you know that generations of people live in that place. That is where the first place I saw an 8-year-old using drugs. 8. Because the father lives there, the mother lives there, he was born there. Last year they invited me to Ogbomoso to come and help them start a rehab center. Then they brought some boys to me, 4, 10-year-olds, they were on drugs. 10. That's why you cannot afford to be careless. You can't. Wasted lives. One day I went to Shita to go and talk. As I was leaving, somebody hailed me. As the person called me, I knew that was a name from Ife. So when I turned, he said, Dogs, you can't remember me. He read law in Ife. He lives in the joint. He was living there. I have seen a medical doctor at Akala. He finished 10 years ago. He never practiced. He still lives in Akala. A medical doctor. He graduated from Lassos. Drug overdose. I'm sure you've heard of these young people, the musician. They say 23-year-old, he slept and died. Or he died in a hotel room. That is what is happening. It's overdose. Sometimes they sit in their cars. They put it in the AC vent. And in the process, they take overdose. Poor educational development. If you see any young man, a student, doing well, and the grades begin to drop, there's something wrong. Interrogate it. inclination towards criminal activities. They are the one who rape, who kidnap, who do all those who steal and all those kind of things. Sometimes, today if you go to Yaba, in Aro, there's a ward for undergraduates of a Christian university. They left the ward for them. The ward is always full. If you go to Yaba today, you'll be amazed at the number of young people you will see there. They're not mad though, it's drugs. Some of them they go mad. Some do. Depression, the rate of depression, the rate of suicide, these things are increasing amongst young people. They are the political tools that politicians use to campaign. Have you not noticed that when the politicians are campaigning, they don't bring their own children? They go and bring them from joint, give them all kinds of drugs. It pains me that the woman from Assembly has gone. I sent a message to the Speaker, Lagos State, and I told him, till today has never replied me. And I've told them, they just sit down there. They will use those boys to get into their constituency. They will never return. Go to Agege where he comes from. You'll be shocked at the level of drug use around Penn Cinema. But that's the danger we have today. People are in authority. They don't give a damn about you. You may be deceiving yourself that this is not true. They will never do anything about drugs. I guarantee you. If not because of Marwa that is doing all he's doing. Number one, Marwa will never have enough money. He will never have enough things to use because they know. Because the moment these people reduce, their clients reduce. Next slide. Let's see. I think this should be the. Oh, okay. So what should you do? I think I will end with this. So what should you do, young people? Be acutely aware of this existing danger. It is there. It might be your friend. It might be your classmate. There's a secondary school in Ikeja. I won't mention it. They brought their students, 13-year-old. They were doing drugs, and they sell it in schools. I went to a Christian university. As I was talking, one boy sent me a message. He said, please don't tell the VC my name, but tell them to go to the postgraduate hall of the university. They went into the ceiling. What they brought out, you can't believe it. Students sell this. They bring it to school. Do not get involved under any guise. Let nobody deceive you. Anything that you cannot do yourself, nothing can make you do it. Don't believe it. Remain focused. I think we kept talking about focus. Focus. Focus is the only thing that can keep you away. If you are not focused, you will do anything. And it starts from little things. When they started, oh, let us go and play ball, when you should be doing your assignment. That's how it starts. Any area of recreation in Lagos, where you see many people playing football, they're doing drugs. They're doing drugs. Resist falling prey to peer pressure. You will always meet it. And I can't remember who said amongst my colleagues, look, the Bible tells me we are fearfully and wonderfully made. I don't care the way you look. That is the way God wants you to look because He has a plan for that. Seek to know God. Seek to know God. Personal relationship with God. Please interrogate every food item they give to you. You don't have to eat them. I said to young people, if you are going to a birthday party or whatever, eat and drink in your house before you go. Nothing is innocent. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. Make good choices of friends. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for him. Please be upstanding. Please stand up and put your hands together. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that wonderful revelation. Thank you. Oh, yeah, say to yourself, I will not do drugs. I will not do drugs. I will not do drugs. Say no to drugs. And now, tell doctor, eat your chest. Oh, yeah, put your hand like this. That oh, yeah, call your name. My name is Fat Jerry. I will not do drugs. And I promise you, sir, that I will make you all proud. Tomorrow when I see you, I will say, can you remember that day? This is the product. Thank you very much, sir. Please, you can have your seat. Put your hands together for him one more time. Yeah. Okay, quickly, back to back. We are going to be very fast with what we have now. But I would like you to do something. I know can we all be seated, please? I know we all have phones at home. We are all on social media. So please, when you get home, I would like you to follow us on TikTok and IG. How many of us have TikTok accounts? How many of us have IG? Okay, please, we have a special gift for 3 people. If you follow us and tell us your experience about this program, we are going to give the best 3 comments a gift. We will send you a message or we'll give you a call, request for your number. If you're on TikTok, please, you can write it down, TikTok and IG. This is our handle, the I Need to Know Foundation. One word, the I Need to Know Foundation. IG and IG and TikTok. Then on Facebook, I Need to Know. That's our page, I Need to Know on Facebook. So we're going to give a gift to the first, to the best 3 comments on Facebook, on Instagram, and on IG. We'll collate them together. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I also heard a school just came in. Obey School. Is it Obey College? Obey, please raise up your hand. Please stand up, stand up. Can we hear your voice? Just say hi. Make some noise. Wait, they never give them donuts. I bet when I give them donut or water, make them feel talk well. All right. I would like each school to please step forward. Representative of each school. Fast track. Do we have fast track? Please, I want you to send someone up. Fast track. We want to quickly do a game. It's a quiz. We have a gift for you. We don't want... Or do you want me to take the gift home? Should I take it home? Okay, fast track. A representative quickly. First Start Grammar School. A representative. A representative. Please come up quickly. A representative. Dama College. Come this way, come up. Please decide very well, it's a quiz. I'm going to be asking a question because of time. Yes, for the game quickly. Mrs. Fumi Lawan, please get your questions ready. We would like to take the Q&A, question and answer. Please, get your questions ready. Let's quickly do this. Representative from Fast Track, Dama College. Representative. Toxfadun, representative, quickly. Quickly, come up. Yes. That guy must be a professor. Come up stage. Yeah. Thank you very much. Come up quickly. Joma International School, representative. Mozare Redeemer School, representative. Redeemer's Floodgate, representative. The Christ Hill School, representative. Agboju Secondary School, representative. Obey College, am I correct? Obey, representative, quickly. This way. Engineer, please, I'll need extra microphone. Come and stand here, come this way. Stand this way. We have a special gift. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, quickly. Yeah. All right. Mrs. Fumi Lawan, please get ready for the Q&A. Now, can we please, this is a knockout section. Once you fail it, you fail my question, please, you just go to your seat. It's just the last 2 people standing. So can we give them microphone? So let's start with, hold on, please give me a sec. All right. Okay. Let's go. We're going to be doing sport and music. Question with sport and music. Okay. Now, the first school, where's the first school? Fast Track College. Where's Fast Track? Where's Fast Track? Okay. Give him the microphone. Sport or music? Which category do you want? Do you want sport or do you want music?
Sports.
You want sports? Okay. Now choose your question from number 1 to number 30.
7.
7. Number 7. What kind of sport is connected with the term ring? Hold on. I'm going to give you options. There are options. Listen. What kind of sport is connected with the term ring? A. Figure skating. B. Please, I don't want, if you know, just keep quiet. If you say anything and identify your school will just go. Is that clear? Okay. A. Figure skating. B. Boxing. C. Water polo. And D. Struggle. What kind of sport is connected with the term ring?
Sir, please, can you repeat the question?
What kind of sport is connected with a term ring?
Oh.
A. Figure skating. B. Boxing. C. Water polo. And D. Struggle.
Boxing.
Boxing. Correct. Put your hands together for him. Yes. You think I will give you cheap questions so that you understand? I will tell you who won premiership. You will not tell me Man City. I beg the next school. What's the next school? Festac. No, is Radiance High School there? Okay. Anchorage, Uncle. Okay. Festac Grammar School next. Music or sport? Take note, it is international music. All this question is international. So don't take it. You said what?
Sport.
Sport. I love this young lady. Sport with full confidence. One number, please.
Number 5.
Number 5. What distance do marathon participants run? Listen, I'll give you option. What distance do marathon participants run? 10 kilometers, 21 kilometers, 42,195 kilometers, 100 kilometers. Should I repeat the question?
Yes.
Should I repeat it? What distance do marathon participants run? Those who run for marathon. What is the distance in which they cover when they run? Now, A, 10 kilometers. B, 21 kilometers. C, 42,195 kilometers. D, 100 kilometers. A, 10 kilometers. My sister, you are beautifully wrong. The answer is C, 42,195 kilometers. Put your hands together for her. You can go to your seat. Go for it. Give to the next person. Give to the next person. All right. Yes. Let's be doing sport. Next, Dama College. Is that Dama College? What school is yours? What school? Okay, Mozari. Okay, Mozari. Okay, is Tosfadun here? Okay, give Tosfadun. Tosfadun is next. Choose your number. Sport. Let's do sports. No need to go to music. Oh, you want to go to music? You want to do sport? Okay, let's go.
Number 21.
Number 21. Number 21. Wow. In what kind of sport? In what kind of sport are the Golden Ball medals won? Calm down. Listen. In what kind of sport are the Golden Ball medals won? A. Hockey. B. Football. C. Baseball. D. Basketball. In what kind of sport are the Golden Ball medals won? A. Hockey. B. Football. C. Baseball. D. Basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball. You are almost correct. The answer is football. Is the Golden Ball. Thank you very much. Please, can you drop the mic for the next person? Thank you very much. The Golden Ball. That is what Messi used to win. They call it Ballon d'Or. Is the Golden Ball. Thank you very much. Joma International School, are you there? Okay. Mozare Redeemer School. Choose your question.
10.
Number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Which athlete won the largest number of gold medals at the Olympic Games? Take note. Listen very well and attentively. Which athlete won the largest numbers of gold medals at the Olympic Games? A. Michael Phelps. B. Usain Bolt. C. Maria Sharapova.
B.
And D. Usain Bolt.
B.
B. Usain Bolt. Are you sure? Usain Bolt is almost correct. The answer is Michael Phelps. Please put your hands together for her. Wonderful. Next.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, number 2. Which team won the latest hockey championship? Which team won the latest hockey championship? A. Russia. B. Canada. C. United States. And D. Finland.
Please come again.
Which team won the latest World Hockey Championship? You know hockey. You know hockey sport that they used to. Which team won the latest hockey championship? A. Russia. B. Canada. C. United States. And D. Finland.
United States.
United States. They say no other country they help Nigerian youth. Which country they help Nigerian youth? Now Canada. Please put your hands together for it. Drop the mic. Thank you very much. Canada is the correct answer. They won the last hockey. Thank you very much. Obe, right? Okay, your what's it called? Your number, please. Choose your number.
8.
Number 8. Number 8. Listen and listen attentively. What ball is used in table tennis? Hey. Now listen and listen attentively. What ball is used in table tennis? A. Football. B. Basketball. C. Tennis. And D. Ping pong. Listen attentively. What ball is used in table tennis? A. Football. B. Basketball. C. Tennis. And D. Ping pong.
Tennis.
Tennis. Let me check. Tennis. My sister, do not be deceived by the name nearness to. The ball used for table tennis is called ping pong. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are supposed to have 2 winners. I was expecting one person to get one, but at least now we have a winner. Maybe we'll have to add the rest to the online, whoever give us a good comment to the online. So right now we will now have 4 people we are going to give instead of 3. So that will make it very snappy. So right now, can we do the presentation? I can't do this. I would like my Oga, please. Can we come and do this presentation? Thank you very much. Please, what's the name, sir? Oh, Pastor Tokumbo, please. Thank you so much. Please, right now, I would like you to present this wonderful gift to the winner of our Little Queens competition, Fast Track International School. Thank you very much. So right now, quickly, thank you. You can go to your seat. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right. Right now, let's take the Q&A. Mrs. Lawan. Where's Mrs. Lawan? Mrs. Lawan. Is she around for the Q&A? Do you have questions? If you have questions, raise up your hand. Is there a question you want to ask? Q&A. Where's Mrs. Lawan? She's to take the Q&A. All right. Okay. Do you have questions? If you have questions, raise up your hand. Okay, 1. Any other person? Okay, please come quickly, come quickly. Come and ask your question quickly. Engineers, please, can we have the mic on their table? Yeah. Okay. Come and take this. No, come up, come up. Come and take, come up. Please, if you have questions, please raise up your hand, please.
My question is, in the first or second home video, they said that they talked about energy vampires. What exactly are energy vampires and how do you avoid them?
Okay, wait, hold on, please. Come and stay. She says something about energy vampires. Can you repeat your question, please, so that they can understand?
In the second video they played, they talk about energy vampires. So what are energy vampires and how do you avoid them?
Thank you very much.
Hello. Okay, so I want questions from students majorly. So we want to know how attentive you've been today and want to know how much you've learned. That's why we're taking questions from you, so that our speakers can attend to all your questions adequately. So, Doctor, sir, would you like to answer the question that was just asked? Energy vampire.
I think it speaks to itself. Anybody that takes away your concentration, anybody that lives in the way of distraction is taking of you your determination and energy to perform what you need to do. I hope you understand what that means. That is, anything that takes you away from your line of thoughts and concentration is a vampire. Vampire is somebody who sucks. You know, vampires suck blood.
One house.
Okay?
Keep it down.
So that's what I think it will mean to someone like you.
Okay, so my darling, are you clear? Do you understand? God bless you. Do we have any other question? If you don't ask questions, I will ask you, because we are here for you. Please, come forward with your question. Come. Don't worry, just come.
My name is Caleb Manuel. I'm from Tosfadun, and my question is on sex education. I want to ask this question: why does sex destroy the human body?
Intelligent question. Ma, I think this should be directed to you. You're in the best position to answer this if you ask me.
Okay, so I remember at a school, one boy told me that, they can prevent STDs by using condoms, which is true. But then there's an STD that you can't prevent by using condom. There's an STD that no condom can prevent, and that is sexually transmitted demons. And whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, there are books that we have read that have taught us that the greatest way to transfer demons is through sex. So apart from body count, which you guys know about, apart from being able to count the people that you have slept with and all that, and the fact that that has an effect on you, the other thing that you need to know, like I said, sex is a spiritual joining. Everybody you have sex with, you are joined with that person. Anything you have sex with, you are joined with that thing. And there is a demon, the way we would say that, I Need to Know Foundation School Conference 1.0, powered by I Need to Know Foundation. Every act of sex is powered, you're not listening. Every act of sex is powered by a demon. And it begins to affect your body. That is why over and above things like abortions, terminations, and STDs, it reflects in your body over time. Go and ask commercial sex workers and compare them to women, people of their own age. You will see a notable difference. The bodies would have begun to sag by the time they get to like 35. Praise the Lord. So those are some of the ways in which sex destroys the body. Does that answer your question?
Thank you very much, ma. You have one more question? Don't worry. Don't worry. She will still answer.
Ma, when somebody takes drugs into the body like this other one that it talks about, Kolos, when somebody takes it, how does the doctors use it to cure the drug? How can it be cured?
Thank you.
You get the question?
Yes, I do. But let me tell you, don't take drugs for the reason to be cured. There's no reason to do that. And I can tell you that it is not about being cured, but the thing is it can destroy you totally and permanently. So the best thing is never to try it. But the thing also is, when people are addicted, they can be managed, they can be treated, and they can come back to normal. It doesn't mean that because somebody is used to take drugs, it means that they can't be normal. I've seen a lot of them. Some of them returned to school, they graduated. Some are doctors and lawyers, but that is not a reason for trying it. So please, the important thing is, don't look for the cure. The cure is don't try it.
Like they say, prevention is better than cure.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
When you're choosing a career in life, how do you know that that's the right career that you're choosing? And what if you are scared of making the wrong decision in life? Like how can you how can
Ashike, you answer this. Did you hear our question?
Let us see it again.
Okay.
How do you know that you are choosing the right career in life? Like you're not making a wrong decision.
Okay, now. So
before you go on, she said something earlier. If you've chosen the wrong career, how do you navigate?
How do you
find your way
navigate?
back?
Okay, one thing we understand. Okay, let's start with the choice of career. Choice of career, first of all, has to do with things that you are passionate about. And beyond passion, I do tell people that sometimes we should understand what God wants for us. And sometimes it's not all the things that you are passionate about that you can have a career in. Some persons can sing, but that is not supposed to be a career for them at that moment, because singing itself could aid whatever they want to do. Let's take, for example, you have the voice to sing, and now you happen to be a medical doctor. It could stand you out, so you become the singing doctor. And that stands you out a lot. Patients get to understand stuff. Yes, you can marry them together. So there are some talents and giftings you have that are just there to complement your purpose. So finding your purpose most times, I don't know if we still have Muslims here, but finding your purpose most times has to do with the direction towards God. I will tell people. So God himself is the one that will direct you towards that. But minus that, you can check the things that you love. the things that you like to do. You have passion for humanity. You have passion to want, let's say, for someone who want to be a doctor. You see people sick and you are drawn towards attending to them. That could be a signal that, yes, someone that loves to defend others, you want to defend them to ensure they are not exploited. You could think that could be a pointer that you are going towards the side or the direction of being a barrister to defend people. Do you get what I'm saying? But most of all those are just indicators. God is the major director. That He's the one that will direct you properly. All those are just indicators. Then, if you have taken the wrong path already, there's people finished a particular course and went back again. So if you feel you're in the wrong place, it's possible to start again. So go and write JAMB again. If it is required to write JAMB or whatever, write JAMB and move on. So you can start. There are people that studied a particular course, finished it, then went back to do another one entirely different, far different from where they are. I think I was in a place and I heard the story of someone that studied something in science, but later on dropped it and went back to art. Yes, because at the end of the day, they found out that their passion was not there. So you can start again. That's it.
So in other words, when you want to navigate, if you see you've taken the wrong choice and you need to navigate, all you need to do is go back to the drawing board.
Simple. What does it take to navigate? You fulfill it.
Okay, your question.
Please excuse me. My question is for Dr. Dokun. He made mention of trank. So I wanted to know that, is the trank, is it a stimulant or a depressant?
Did you get that, doctor?
Yes, I did. What should I be saying to you folks now? I was very careful to mention the name, but I guess you saw it on the video. For some, it's more like a depressant. You will see what it did to them. But you know, the funny thing about this drug is it depresses and then activates some other things in their body. But the eventual thing you see is the depressant nature of it. But don't even think about it. Okay, don't.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Emanuela and I'm from Wazari School. Ms. Kemisola Moradeyoye talked about sexuality. Talked about homosexual, bisexual, and heterosexual. So I wanted to know what's the meaning of heterosexual.
So being heterosexual means you're straight. Being heterosexual means that you are straight. And the unfortunate thing is, it's a term we hardly ever hear now. What we're hearing more of is bisexual, homosexual. So when you're heterosexual, that means that you, as a female, you are attracted to men, to males and only males. And that you, as a male, you are attracted to females and only females. That is what makes you heterosexual. Okay? And that is how God created everybody to be. And while we're still on this topic, I'd like to also quickly touch on the issue of, being transgendered. Like Teacher Chike said, God, your birth was not a mistake. The way God created you, you were not a mistake. Like our doctor said, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. But the latter part of that scripture says, and that my soul knoweth right well. The unfortunate thing with many of you is you are fearfully and wonderfully made, but you don't even know it. And so you want to pattern yourself after other people. Don't do that. You are unique. Accept your uniqueness, celebrate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Before you sit down, one last question. Someone sent this in. The person says, how can you stay away from someone you like in order not to get distracted?
How can you stay away from someone you like in order not to get distracted? Like I said before, focus on your focus. The truth of the matter is, having a crush is not necessarily a bad thing. What you do with it is what can be bad. So you like a guy. Don't be running around after the guy. Don't let the guy go and abuse you or molest you. You like a girl. Like the person from a distance. Don't be making yourself unnecessarily available to the person. And work on your feelings. Push your energy into things that will make you greater. That will make you great in life. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. Thank you all for your questions. I hope you understood all the answers you were given.
Yeah, thank you very much for those wonderful answers. Please, if you know you still have more questions to ask, please kindly drop them on our social media handle. On Instagram, and TikTok, I need to know. And on Facebook, I need to know also. Please kindly drop them. So we are in the final lap. I would like Pastor Tokes to come and give us the closing prayer quickly. Kindly give us. Let's be upstanding. Can we all be upstanding? As Pastor Tokes gives us the closing prayer. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Shall we please pray? Everlasting Father, thank you for this very impactful occasion. Thank you for the weather. Thank you for all your children that you have endowed with great wisdom, knowledge, and they have impacted and opened our eyes. Thank you for the children that you have brought from all over the place. Receive all the glory in the name of Jesus. Father, as we leave this place, let your presence continually be with us in the name of Jesus. And let everything that you have done, let them be what will stay with us forever in the name of Jesus. Why? Father, we commit the organizers of this particular conference into your hand. Everything that they will require to keep on marching forward and marching stronger, grant unto them in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for yourself. Thank you for staying up to this time. I would like to say thank you to all the speakers. We would like to say thank you to our wonderful Mommy Kemisola. I would like to say Teacher Chike. We say thank you to Dr. Dokun. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma. Thank you everyone for coming. Don't forget my name remains Fat Jerry, CFR, Public Nigeria. Thank you very much.